Hi, I'm Coach Bob Buechner. I've had a wonderful experience coaching in the inner city and have written a book about it called My Winning Season, Becoming a Champion for Urban Youth. Please visit our website, Champions for Urban Youth, to find out more about volunteer activities or whatever. But let me tell you about my life in terms of an early start that really kind of opened a door to me in terms of racial harmony issues. I was 4 years old, shopping with my mother in downtown Cincinnati. I wasn't doing much shopping. I was wandering around. She was in McAlpin's store. I stepped outside. I looked to go back inside. It didn't look like the right store. I don't know how a 4-year-old sometimes computes this stuff, but I didn't compute it very well. So I wandered the streets of Cincinnati. I couldn't even read. I'd come up to the crosswalks. I couldn't tell when it said walk and don't walk or whatever. I waited until other people walked. I walked across the street and I kept walking. And I walked a lot of downtown Cincinnati crying my heart out. I was lost. I didn't know where I was going, what I was doing, what was next. Fortunately for me, a couple of black men stopped me and said, "You look like you might be lost." I said, "I sure am." And boy, I tell you, they helped me. They said, "Well, let us help you. We'll get you to the police station." They put me in their car, drove me to the downtown police station where I was taken inside, and from then on, I was treated like royalty. I mean, talk about a great experience. The police sat me down. They brought the newspaper over. My picture was taken. I was on the front page of the paper. They gave me ice cream. And finally, we got around the process of, who are you? Well, I knew my name, but I couldn't spell it. It's a difficult name. But I knew where my father worked. So they called the Provident Bank where my father was employed and got hooked back up. And the day was saved for everybody. Now, my poor mother was a nervous wreck through all this, but she never said anything to me, and from my standpoint, it was kind of a great adventure. But the thing that I learned from this was to learn to trust people who were from different backgrounds. The black men that I talked to and that helped me were different than anybody I ever talked to before, but I can tell you that I have really appreciated that exposure to the world of African Americans. And plus, I got to tell you, the police were wonderful, and it was a great introduction in my life to police, who I've always been supportive of, and now belong to a police support group. So the lesson to be learned from all of this is that it's good to be available and to enjoy and to work with other cultures. And to have an opportunity to volunteer with Urban Youth, please go to my website. That's championsforurbanyouth.com. And again, my book is My Winning Season, Becoming a Champion for Urban Youth. And you can basically take a look at what opportunities there are to volunteer, as well as get a sense of what my book is about, because I'd like you to read that, get excited about what can go on in terms of volunteering with inner city kids, and have the kind of great experience that I had.